Hey everyone, this is Leah Q from Our Health, Our Wealth. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are still busy with the food seduction, how to reduce the food seduction. We did step number 1, which was the breakfast, meaning that it is important that we take a nutritious breakfast in the morning, and it is necessary that we do take a breakfast instead of skipping breakfast and then going to eat maybe around 10-11. You'll end up eating a lot of food unnecessarily. Now we are on step 2. Step 2 says choose food that keeps your sugar level. Choose food that keeps your sugar level. Remember that the more the sugar is low, the more you get hungry, the more you crave. We did touch on the issue of the fiber, that it is necessary that our breakfast has got fiber. Also, for us to be able to keep the cravings or snacking at bay, it means we'll have to go high on fiber, because fiber is what fills us up. So that is why I'm saying choose food that would keep your sugar levels at balance, like at a level that is balancing, not the up and downs, because the more it goes up, when it comes down, then you feel hungry, you want to snack. A certain gentleman once visited us around age 44, and he was working for a law firm, and it was quite a busy law firm, and he had a problem with overweight. And when he came to consult, what he said is that I have a problem with snacking, especially around 3 o'clock. He said he's blaming the vending machine in their company, because when the vending machine is at the entrance of the company, and around 3 he would go down with the aim of getting just a chocolate, and he would come back with potato chips, chocolate, and a can of cold drink, fizzy drink, whether it's Coca-Cola or whatever. And he wanted to know, what is it that I can do? Because at age 30, I wasn't this weight, and I wasn't snacking like I'm snacking now. But all of a sudden, I don't know if it's the work environment or it's the vending machine or what is it exactly, but he desperately needed help, because every time he is snacking, and already they have started to diagnose high blood pressure and diabetes at the same time, and he didn't want to go on to chronic medication. The advice that we gave him is, don't focus on the snacking, focus on the main meal. What is it that you have eaten that led you to snack around 3? So what is it that you've eaten during lunch that led you to? So that is where our focus is. We had to analyze the type of lunch that he was taking. To my surprise, he said, you know what, I am so strict with my lunch, I just took a yogurt and that was it. So I'm disciplined. I said, that is not discipline. That is why you started craving around 3 o'clock after you've taken your lunch at 1 o'clock. Meaning that if the sugar levels go up because of the type of the food that we eat, in an hour's time, it comes crashing down, and it leads you to, so yogurt didn't have any fiber. So meaning that his tummy wasn't full enough, or the sugar levels were not balanced enough to be able to keep him not snacking up until the supper time. But it is unfortunate that, so meaning that we need to look at the food that we eat, if they've got enough fiber. One of the best food with enough fiber that one can take at lunch: the lentils, the beans, grains, especially whole grains, fruit, vegetables. Although some of the fruit can spike your sugar to go up, like the pineapple and watermelon, those can, and when also they come crushing very hard, and it can lead to also that you would snack or have food before the main meal. So let's focus mainly on our main meals. When our main meals are high on fiber, when our main meals are low on glycemic index, then it will keep the sugar levels in order. Now that I've mentioned the issue of the glycemic index, glycemic index, for an example, our insulin is like a doorknob of the cells. What the insulin is a hormone that escorts sugar into the cells, opens the door of the cells, let the sugar go in and close the door. Imagine when we eat greasy food and sugary food like the fizzy drinks and whatever, we make the knob slippery, meaning that the insulin cannot open the door so that sugar can come. Now the sugar builds in the blood. That is why you will find that they would say that you've got high blood sugar, meaning that it didn't store. And also when we talk about glycemic is those food that slowly releases the natural sugars, not the ones that release it at a high speed like the fizzy drinks, like the chocolate and whatever. It's those, just like the grains, the beans, the lentils, the fruit, whatever. Slowly it releases the sugar, which means that it keeps you full a longer period of time. But if we're going to choose the high class glycemic index, meaning that it will release the sugar very fast. So meaning we need to look at the fiber and the low glycemic index as the type of foods with low glycemic index, the type of food that we need to eat during our main meals so that it can keep our sugar levels balanced and also help us not to crave or not to snack in between the times. So go check your plate and see if what you're eating, is it a low glycemic index food or is it a high glycemic? Is it a high fiber food, or is it no fiber at all food? Then you will be able to track why you are snacking in between the meals. Don't forget to follow us, to share, to subscribe on our YouTube, on our Facebook, on our Instagram. Thank you.